Greetings, everybody.
Hi guys,
Mr. and Mrs. Traveler here.
it'll cost glam.
All right, guys. So we'll just give it a couple minutes. We wanted to, and let me start off by saying this because it is April 1st. This is not an April Fool's joke.
No, it's not. This is not an April Fool's joke, and we had to go live with breaking news today.
Like when I saw it, I
I
was
thought it
like,
was a joke.
I was like, you gotta be kidding me, because like I seen the post earlier today for a 40-story cruise ship, a high-rise cruise ship, and I was like, okay, that's fake.
Yeah.
And then I saw this today, and this is not an April Fool's joke, guys.
We coming with updates on Royal Caribbean today. We will be we're going on a group cruise on Sunday. Sunday is my birthday. Thank you so much for the birthday wishes, everybody.
All right, so let's jump in. Hello to everybody that's on board with us here. So anyway, guys, breaking news: the Oasis of the Seas was in not a dry dock, but a wet dock in Freeport, Freeport, Bahamas. Not sure what they're doing over there. Was some general maintenance. I heard some things about the propulsion and some different things. So it was a scheduled wet dock. So what the wet dock means is it comes into port. They don't pull the whole ship out, right? It floats up to the dock and they do what they're doing on there. But today, guys, the pier next to the ship collapsed,
Yes.
and the crane fell into the ship.
This just happened about an hour ago, actually. We just got notified and we're like, oh my God. So the ship, there were nobody on the ship when this happened. The crane fell onto the back of the Oasis, damaging the Oasis. So the water shows and everything is back there. And that's where we at right now.
Yeah, so far they have said they can't, they don't think that anybody's been hurt or injured at this point. But there was some video from the local guys there on the pier, from Pier 2, and the whole pier is gone. So I guess the pier collapsed.
We actually shared the footage in our group, Mr. Traveler Cruise Lovers, and you can go ahead over to our Facebook and take a look or join our group.
So,
What does this mean for our group cruise?
our group cruise is supposed to go out next Sunday.
This Sunday coming up.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm slightly concerned. The only kind of like relief I am having from it is that it's already in the wet dock. So I'm hoping that they can do the repairs that they need to do right then and there
before we sail.
Because we have people coming from pretty far. We have a gentleman coming all the way from Scotland for this sailing.
Yes. We have people coming from very far away. We're crossing our fingers to make sure that we can sail Sunday, and we won't know until Royal Caribbean update us.
So we talked to Royal Caribbean. I got a couple people on the inside that I talked to. I've asked them to keep me posted on the progress of this, especially since we're supposed to sail on Sunday. Right now, they're not going to update anything for 24 hours, so it'll probably be tomorrow morning before you really see what's going on.
Right.
But yeah.
We're all packed. We're ready to go. We're getting our group cruise information together. And then this happened. So, as soon as we know something, we're quick to tell everybody. We don't mind going live. We don't mind filming. We want to say hi to everybody, but we want to get the information out. So I want to say early, hey, everybody, thank you so much for the early birthday wishes. We're trying to get our group out on the Oasis on Sunday, but the Oasis has been damaged pretty bad too.
So we'll address some questions here in a few moments, but we just want to get through kind of the information. So, yeah, that is really the gist of it. We had first got some emails earlier today, and I thought that maybe the accident was a cause of this, but they sent some emails today that they had rescheduled all of our water shows and things like that.
What's going on with that?
We come to find out that's due to new cast and crew coming aboard the ship. So I guess they have to, do their practicing and all that. I don't know. I'm a little skeptical about that, and maybe because where the crane hit is at the back of the ship, where the Aqua Theater. So I don't know. Yeah. I was a little skeptical. You know me. I'm conspiracy theorist number one. I'm not number one, but
no, you like to investigate and research.
I just don't. I don't always take things for face value.
Yeah, plus it's April Fool's Day, but this is not an April Fool's joke.
Yeah, no April Fool's joke here, guys. No joke. So just to recap, the Oasis of the Seas was in wet dock in Freeport anyway. It was a scheduled wet dock. I guess they did this back in December or something, because when I looked at why was the ship in wet dock anyway, I started seeing a lot of feedback from November and December where people saying that their sailing was canceled on this week right here.
Yeah.
So obviously they had these two big cranes. They were doing some kind of structural things on there, and I also heard it was something with propulsion that they were updating. So they were doing work on it. Just supposed to be a week, and they were probably in there scrubbing the ship up and
get ready to sell out Sunday.
Yeah. And the pier, I was listening to the guy. At first, they just said the crane fell onto the ship. But I listened to the video real close, and I could hear the guy talking, and he said pier number 2 totally collapsed. So the crane was on pier 2, and the whole pier collapsed, causing the crane to fall into the ship.
These incidents are happening way too frequently. I think they should start doing things a little bit more. They need to watch over how they repair ships. If this in dry dock, I don't think it should have been at the port. They probably should have put it inside somewhere. I know the Oasis is huge.
Yeah, it's huge. Yeah, you can get
but how else would they repair it? And then for ships to be running into things and running into ports, this is happening quite too often for me, if you ask me.
Well, I'm really concerned with the structural soundness of the pier. I mean, we were just in Freeport a couple of months ago, and we saw all those piers and the heavy equipment on there. Those things have to be kept up. And I mean, it's
a problem with the piers, sound like.
So anyway, so the crane collapsed right into the ship. So far, like I said, we call Royal Caribbean. We've talked to them directly. They're being pretty tight-lipped about it right now.
They won't tell us anything.
They're saying updates within 24 hours. So usually if these things kind of happen, especially this close to the sailing, they will more than likely refund the cruise fare plus some.
If we don't sail.
And they'll have to refund people's airfare up to a certain point and things like that. So it's going to be, it has the potential to be pretty ugly.
Yeah, the Oasis hold a lot of people. There's a lot of people on that ship. It's a big mega ship.
It's sold out too.
It's sold out. So I don't know how this is going to happen, but as soon as we know, we'll let you know.
Yeah, so
that's where we are.
That's where we're at, guys. So we'll take a few questions. Anybody wants to get out there? I mean, we're not normally here on Mondays.
No, we're not.
So we'll take a few quick questions. So, any chance to get booked on a different ship if they cancel?
There's so many people. I don't think so.
Yeah,
the Oasis is huge. Cruising dude, hey JT, asked, will we be rebooked on another ship? It's so many people, they might change our sailing. What you think?
Yeah, well, they're gonna give us credit right away, but
if we don't sail,
for us to be able to, I mean, there's 5,000-6,000 people on there. I'm gonna try to be first in line to get our group swapped over to another ship if we can. But we will try. If that's an option, we're definitely going to try. I've already got my bid in with higher ups.
It's almost like our hands is tied. We have to wait for world to tell us what to do. We put everything together. We love group cruising. We love putting people together. But once something happened to a ship, that's totally out of our hands. But we're going to communicate with you all back and forth to let you know what's going on. Because we care about you all. And we're cruisers ourselves. So this has something to do with us as well as you. If you were thinking about going on an Oasis.
Yep. So, thank you for the comment, Pastor George. We appreciate you. Kathy said, perfect reason to have travel insurance. Yeah, because I think the travel insurance in conjunction with whatever Royal Caribbean is going to do, because they're only going to, sometimes they just do things to an extent, like the flights. They'll only reimburse X amount of dollars.
Yeah.
So, then that makes life difficult for the travel agents. have to get involved.
Whichever way it goes, we're going to come back on and we'll let you know what happened. We always keep everybody posted, and make sure you follow us in our group. That's why we say make sure you click on this notification. That way we can have some communication with you. You will see the videos pop up and you can just click on it, or we can talk directly to you live. So our hands is kind of tired right now. We waiting on Royal Caribbean just like everybody else to let us know if we're going to sell or not Sunday.
Hello, David. Adventures of David and Aaron. We'll be talking to you very soon.
We will.
Pastor George says, "Will it delay the Oasis transporting to the to the next market, which I think is New York?" No, it won't delay anything. If it delays anything, it's going to delay the sailing on April the 7th.
Yes, it probably will delay. We may have to reschedule our selling. So just a recap of what's going on. A crane has fell on the Oasis. We were supposed to sell out Sunday. They're going to let us know if we can sell or not very soon. And we've been talking to Royal back and forth to see if we can sell back and forth. But the first thing we do is let you all know what's going on, because we have a group going out on Sunday. So there's been some damage to the ship and we want to see if we sell or not.
Yep, and I saw Rachel on here, and as many of our group cruisers that are on here with us. So you will be the first to know.
You will. If you have any questions, give us a call. If you want to chat about it, we're here all day. We've been taking calls all day, but yeah, this is totally upsetting. And just like you are, we are waiting on the cruise lines to let us know. And sometimes ships have a mind of their own. You know, we may sell, we may not. That's up to the cruise line.
I'm leaning more towards, if it's a 50-50, hey Alistair, if it's a 50-50 chance, I'm more optimistic that we are going to sail on Sunday. You can kind of see the crane looks like it was leaning up on the top decks of the ship. Like it doesn't appear that it did any like hull damage or anything from what I saw. But again, it wasn't like up close pictures. I'm looking at it from far away.
Yeah.
It looks like the crane just kind of leaned into the ship. So, and it's in wet dock anyway this week. So hopefully they can get in there and tinker around and do what they need to do pretty quickly. But as soon as we find out to our group cruisers, we'll be the first to let you know. We'll be emailing and calling you right away.
Yeah, we will.
But I am optimistic that
it'll work out in our favor.
That we'll be going.
It is just really damaged, and we may not. I hope we be able to see the aqua theater, but that is what's really took the blunt of the crane when it fell in Freeport. And when we received the emails, we said we have to just go live. We have to just jump on and go live and let everybody know, because we had received emails that the shows had changed. We're like, wait a minute, this doesn't sound right. So we looked a little further, and a crane fell on it.
I just see somebody say we need to do a group prayer call on this one. Yes, please, for those of you who do believe, yes, we could. We could use some of those prayers right about now.
It'll work out in our favor. We'll be fine. It's just we're in your shoes now. We're cruisers too. And we happen to have that group going out Sunday. We're part of that group as well. Carnival, we have a group going out in July. And then after that, we don't have anything planned until the Mediterranean next year.
Yeah, so it was, we've been here before. Our sailing got canceled out of San Juan due to the hurricane.
Yeah. We've been redirected quite a bit in our 40 cruises that we've cruised.
And actually, because our sailing got canceled, it actually worked out well because we ended up on the Vista.
Yeah, we jumped on a different ship, but I'm not sure if they can do that with the Oasis because there's so many people on the ship.
That's a lot of people.
And then people are coming in. So we're going to keep you all posted and make sure we keep you updated on what's going on. And if you need anything, let us know. We're waiting to see what Royal comes up with.
All right, guys. So, yeah, the big old girl Oasis. Oh.
She's been damaged, and we have a selling.
Oh, boy. Well, these are the joys of the unknown here.
Absolutely.
All right. Well,
so that's it for me. Once we know something, we'll update you. Make sure you follow us on Facebook on Mr. Traveler Cruise Lovers and Mr. Traveler You can follow me, L Cost Glam, for beauty, anything makeup and beauty. But right now, I really want to go cruise on my birthday. It's it's Sunday,
We
and that's our day
need
that
it.
we're supposed to leave. If anything changes, we'll let you know about the changes as well. Do you have anything else?
No, I think that's it. I think we're
Okay.
good to go.
We posted the footage in Mr. Traveler Cruise Lover, and you can go over and look at it. No, this is not a April Fool's joke.
This ain't funny.
This really did happen. And hopefully they can get it fixed up before Sunday.
All right, everybody. We'll keep you posted. And hey, as always,
Life short.
have fun, guys.
See the world.
Have a good one.
Bye, guys.